enthusiasts. Welcome back to Deep Dive into the world of artificial intelligence. Today we're uncovering something fascinating that rarely gets talked about: the hidden language bias in AI development. Let me paint you a picture. Imagine walking into a massive library where 37.4% of all books are in English. That's exactly what's happening with AI training data right now. English dominates the landscape, but here's the kicker. Only 15% of the world's population speaks English. This means our AI models are essentially viewing the world through an English-speaking lens. Now let's break down some mind-blowing numbers. After English, we see French at 4.1%, Chinese at 3.89%, and Spanish at 3%. Wait a minute. Chinese, the language with over 1.1 billion speakers, gets less than 4% representation? That's like having a global conference where only a handful of people from the world's most populous nation get to speak. But it gets even more interesting. Japanese and Korean, despite being technological powerhouses, only get 2.27% and 1.81% respectively. Think about all the technological innovations coming from these countries, yet their languages are significantly underrepresented in AI training data. Here's something that really caught my attention: languages like Swahili, which is spoken across much of Africa, sits at just 0.5%. Tamil, with its rich 2,000-year literary history, barely makes it to 0.74%. This isn't just about numbers, we're talking about missing out on entire ways of thinking and expressing ideas. Let me give you a real-world example. Have you ever tried using a voice assistant to understand Indian English or Nigerian English? The struggle is real. This is a direct result of this skewed language distribution. It's like trying to teach someone about global cuisine, but only giving them access to one type of food. The implications are huge. When we build AI models with this kind of language imbalance, we're essentially creating digital barriers. Imagine trying to use an AI-powered medical assistant that doesn't understand local expressions for symptoms, or an educational AI tool that can't process cultural context. But here's the exciting part. This challenge also presents an enormous opportunity. The field of AI is evolving rapidly, and we're seeing incredible innovations in multilingual models. Projects like Bloom and XLMR are pushing boundaries, showing us that AI can indeed be more linguistically diverse. What's particularly fascinating is how some smaller languages are finding innovative ways to get represented. For instance, Welsh at 0.44% has seen a remarkable increase in dataset contribution thanks to focused community efforts. This shows us that change is possible when communities come together. The future of AI shouldn't be monolingual. It should be as colorful and diverse as our global community. Every language brings its own unique problem-solving approaches, its own way of describing the world, and its own cultural wisdom. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.